Hey Choppers, Logan here with another preview for you. This time for Wildlife. It's for 2 to 5 players, ages 16 and up, and plays in about 15 to 20 minutes. And the goal is to score the most points over a certain amount of rounds, depending on the players. So let's go ahead and get it to the table. Take a look at it, bub. Wildlife is a tableau building game in which players will play life cards, which have green borders, in order to score points at the end of each round. You track the points on the cards by the little paw prints. You can see here that the small animal here has 1 paw print and the large animal has 2 paw prints. Now there's 4 different types of animals, the large, the small. There's also the flying animals, and you can see that they either have 1 or 2 points depending on which ones you do, and there's more in the game. This is just for example. But then there's also the aquatic animals. The more aquatic animals that you play to your tableau, it will total up points. You can see here if you play 3 of them, you'll have 6 points at the end of the round. If you have 5 out, you'll have 15. You'll also be able to play out certain enhancers that will multiply your score for that column of that certain animal type. You can see here that the large, aquatic, and the flying animals all have 2 times multipliers, while the small animal has a 3-time multiplier card. And if these cards are out and you happen to lose all of the kinds that you have out there, you'll also have to discard that enhancer that's out there. Now, I've set up a couple cards out here for an example of the ways you can lose cards. You see, I've got 2 of the aquatic cards right there, and I've got a flying card with the flying enhancer out there. So one of the ways you can lose cards is an opponent can play a menace card on you. This is a predator menace card, and it will cause you to lose one of those cards, and it'll have to be discarded. Alternately, they can play a hunter menace card on you, and that'll make you lose the entire column, and they would all get discarded. But if you have the protector card, you can play it to cancel out that hunter card, and instead that hunter and your protector will be discarded, and your column of animals will be safe. Another way you could possibly lose cards during the game are the Catastrophe Cards. Now there's 3 different ones, but these don't just affect your opponent's cards when you play them, or your cards when your opponent plays them on you. These affect everybody. These are complete board wipe cards, and they're bordered in black. You can see we've got the aquatic one. This will wipe out everybody's aquatic cards. We have the large, small, and flying catastrophe cards, so that will wipe out all of those kind of animals, but leave aquatics in play. And then we have the full complete one, which has all 4 animal types on it, so this will be complete board wipe. Now, although those catastrophe cards will completely wipe the board, there are some cards that will stay in play, and these are the rain cards. Whenever you play these to your tableau, these stay on your side and will continuously earn you 3 points each round. Nothing gets rid of these cards. They will just stay there and continue to earn you points. Gameplay is pretty simple. At the beginning of a round, if you have under 6 cards in your hand, you will draw up to 6 cards, and then you will play 3 cards on your turn to either your tableau or your opponent's tableau, which is called the habitat in the game. And the deck of cards is called the forest, because this is where all the animals and everything live. So from your hand, you'll have to play 3 cards. So let's go ahead and say for my turn, oh look, I have a rain card. I'll play out that. Let's say I have a giant animal right here, a big animal for 2 points. I'll play out that out to my tableau. But let's say I don't have anything else that I can play. Well, if you don't, you have to discard the remainder of the cards to the discard. Let's say my opponent didn't have anything out, and I had all red cards in my hand. So I couldn't play this on my opponent. He doesn't have anything on his board. So I'll have to, for my 3rd card, discard. Players alternate back and forth during the round until they've completed that round, and then starting the next round, the next player will be the first player, and it continues in this fashion everybody playing 3 cards on their turn until the final round is over, which is determined by how many players you have, and then everybody will score how many points they've earned across all total rounds. Once players are done totaling up all their points, whoever has the highest wins Wildlife. I am Logan for Logan Chops Previews, and we hope you enjoyed this preview of Wildlife. Go ahead and let us know down in the comments what you like about Wildlife and if you're excited for the Kickstarter. And also, if you have any comments or critiques for the channel, let us know those down below in the comments also. And as always, happy gaming.